Spanish 4, Global Challenges, Vocab 46 through 50. Promedio is average, like mean, median, mode, average. How are we going to remember that? Well, remember that do is he gave, I gave D, you gave diste, he gave do. Well, when the pro athlete or when the pro baseball player gave me information about the average professional baseball player's salary, I decided I should have become a professional baseball player. When the professional baseball player gave me information about his average salary, I regretted my decision not to go into sports for a career. Now, greenhouse is invernadero. How are we going to remember that? Well, obviously, winter is invierno. And if you want to keep your plants nice and healthy and growing in the winter, one option is to add a greenhouse to your house. If you want to keep plants happy in the winter, in the invierno, you might add an invernadero, a greenhouse, to your house. But they're so expensive, greenhouses, I think that would be an error. So invierno is winter, invernadero is greenhouse. To displace, to make somebody move, is desplazar. Visualize a bunch of protesters in a plaza in, let's say, California. And the police come and they are going to displace them. So the protesters say to each other, we need to leave this plaza. We're going to be displaced. We need to leave desplaza because we're going to be displaced. Desplazar, to displace. Now, if desplazar is to displace, desplacamiento is displacement. Like you can have economic displacement, or you can have people being displaced, engaged in displacement. Now, notice the word desplace is there, but they add miento. The men, C-M-E-N, the men are going to be blamed for the economic displacement, or those men are going to be blamed for the displacement. So desplazar, to displace, desplazamiento, displacement. The ecosystem is el ecosistema. What you'll probably notice right away is it ends in A, but it's L. Now you've seen this before. Okay, you've seen el papa, el dia, el agua. But here's what I want you to notice. This is kind of more of a college point. In Spanish, some, not all, but some nouns that end in ma, pa, ta are masculine, like el mapa, el pregunta, el problema. Okay? So, and we'll talk about that later. It's because nouns that end in ma, pa, ta come from Greek, but whatever. Just realize that nouns that end in ma, pa, ta are sometimes masculine. And notice the Y turns into I. That's real common in Spanish. Like my turns into me, day turns into you. All right, let's do our post quiz. I'll cover up these Spanish words. Take a few moments, look at these English words and say the Spanish equivalents out loud, or even better, look at these English words and write the Spanish equivalents down on paper to make sure you can spell them correctly. This has been Spanish 4 Global Challenges, Vocab 46 through 50.